Welcome. You've got mail. Yay, congrats. You decided to buy your first rental property. It's a big deal. Dare I say, how adult of you. In this video, I'll be going over your must-do checklist when you're setting up your first property for rent. From behind the scenes to front and center, you definitely don't want to miss this. But before we get into it, make sure to smash like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future video. Let's go. Hey guys, it's Steven with DoorLoop. I feel like us 90s/2000s kids were like made to be landlords. Have you ever played The Sims? You ever buy them a stove and build a wall around them? Not me. So let's start with the basics. Electricity and water. Who's your service provider? Are water and electricity combined services, or are they billed separately from different companies? You'll definitely want to know this and need to know this if you plan to have a functioning household. And I hope you do. No one likes cold showers in the dark. Who will cover the utilities? You or the tenant? It may be wise to have all or some utilities covered by you, the landlord. It'll get your property leased faster and you can get an idea about how many people are actually living in the home. If you're the one looking at the power bill every month, it might give you a clue that you maybe got a full house on your hands. Check every electrical outlet with an outlet thing. Check every electrical outlet with a voltmeter to ensure proper function, and flip every light switch in the house. Last thing you want is your bathroom light to turn on the garbage disposal. It's a callback. If it's an older home, ensure that the power lines leading to the home are not covered by tree branches or have the potential to be damaged. Garbage and recycling. Is there a specific place they have to take their refuse to? Which days does garbage collection even come by? Does garbage and recycling need to be in a particular container? Is garbage removal the tenant's responsibility? These are things you want to spell out and frankly need to spell out in great detail before you pass by and see piles of uncollected garbage on your home's property. The details matter. Parking. Specify where the tenants can and cannot park, and if there are any time restrictions, who is required to obtain permits, or if permits are even required. A surprise tow is not fun to deal with. Trust me, I know. Lawn and garden. Isn't that a magazine or something? Home and garden. Who's responsible for upkeep? Are your tenants allowed to plant a vegetable garden or plant nefarious types of plants? Is Curious Timmy allowed to jump on the trampoline in the backyard to get a better look at Stacy's mom? 90s reference, anyone? Great. Specify what kinds of things are allowed and not allowed, and who does what and when. And a lot of the time, as we all know, residents forget who's responsible for what. Leave a cheat sheet somewhere in the home, maybe in the garage or the kitchen, where this cheat sheet can easily be found. Repairs and upgrades. The easiest and cheapest thing to do is make sure the home is at least clean and freshly painted. But if you want to go a little bit further, replace anything that looks severely dated. Change knobs, blinds, electrical outlet covers, anything that is super visible when you're looking at an empty room. Have the property inspected. If you're pulling out a mortgage for this investment property, you'll need to have the property inspected anyway. If you're buying cash, have the property inspected anyway. It'll save you a lot of liability, and the inspection report will let you know everything that has to be repaired for the property to become more habitable. Inspect it yourself too. If you've ever wanted to be a DIY inspector gadget, now is your chance. Things like hearing footsteps in the attic or having objects move by themselves may be red flags and may require the use of a proton pack. Staging. Depending on your budget, of course, you can go big or you can go small. Either way, staging your property for showings will definitely help a lot, especially if you're in a highly competitive area. You could even market the property as furnished and rent it that way too, and charge a little bit more. But even small things like adding a plant to a room or setting up a little dining set can make a huge difference in people being able to see themselves inside the home. It doesn't need to be furnished top to bottom or anything super fancy like that, but just enough to give the prospective tenant an idea of what the room can be used for and how furniture can be arranged. Curb appeal. This is a home's attractiveness from the exterior. Ensure the driveway, paint, roof, landscaping, and anything else visible from the street is in great shape. This is a home's attractiveness from the exterior. Ensure the driveway, paint, roof, landscaping, and anything else visible from the street is in great shape. Curb appeal sets the expectation for what potential tenants will find on the inside. Get them to stop by and take a look by spending a little time fixing up the outside. If you like what you saw today and perhaps even learned a thing or two, be sure to smash like and hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment or a question and you may just be featured in the next video where Steven explains it all. That's it for me. Till next time.